Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily, your daily place for everything real estate.
And it sounds like a broken record these days, but it's the only record we got.
Okay, you really trying hard to sound your nationality?
Yeah. You know, my great grandpas talked like that.
I know, but they sounded better.
Well, it was a natural accent.
Yeah, wasn't forced.
Wasn't forced.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a little bit of news over there today.
There's only two things that are supposed to come out today, which was the builder's sentiment. And hold on, my mouse just froze for a second. And what else was supposed to come out today? I'm just saying what it said was supposed to come out. Where'd they go? I guess I deleted it. Anyway, so the National Association of Home Builders came out with their report, and it fell to 40 in October, which anything under 50 is not good.
Right.
And so they're worried that if they build it, they will not come.
Yeah.
Opposite of what you've been told your whole life.
Exactly. Well, no, since that one movie.
Well, for most people, that's their whole life.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
True.
Yeah.
God, that is true.
But I mean, the mortgage-backed securities were down 60 some basis points today. I'm just glad I locked everybody yesterday that came in. Because
down 60?
60.
Wow, yes. That's big.
Yeah, because of the retail sales number that came in and showed that people were still spending.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where are you getting it? Oh, I had $300 left on my credit card, so I used
I'd max it out because it makes me feel so good because I'm in so much pain.
Well, I did it because I ain't gonna pay it back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're down 59 right now. I wanted to see where we're at, and the 10 years going up, like the pain in my back.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So retail sales in September rose 0.7%, which is stronger than the estimated 0.3%. So it wasn't like a 1/10; it was 0.3 or 0.4 that was higher. So the core, if you take the core stuff out, which gasoline, autos, and building materials, it still rose 0.6%, which they thought was supposed to be only 0.1%. They were expecting only going up 0.1, and it still went up 0.6. So the number is really showing a strong consumer out there still spending. And I think they're just learning from our government. Just spend. It doesn't matter. It's not real money.
Hey,
you just go bankrupt. You don't have to worry about it.
Back, and nobody's going to come to my house and get my new shoes.
And if you have a house and a mortgage and you're not going to refinance because you got a low interest rate, who cares?
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Put a judgment? Who cares? Go bankrupt. Who cares?
That seems to be the sentiment.
Do Chapter 13. Who cares?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've had people reach out to getting seconds now. I need some extra. I need 50 to 75,000. How do I do it? A second. Mortgage, HELOC. It's great rates around 10 to 13, depending on where you're doing. Which sounds like a lot, but in history, that's not very high.
Exactly. But did you think 4 years ago that we'd see numbers like that again?
No, the moment that somebody cut a pipeline, I thought there was going to be a problem.
Yeah.
As soon as that happened, I knew we were going to have some issue. I didn't know it was going to be this stupidity, but it's here.
Yeah, at least he's back to build a wall.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a choice. By law, they can't use the money for anything else.
Damn idiot.
Yeah, it's like, can you get that stuff back that you sold for pennies on the dollar?
Pennies on the dollar. No.
Can that come out of your budget or your stuff?
How about your pocket?
Yeah. All right. And then industrial production and capacity utilization came out. That was just the industrial production in September rose 0.3%, which was above. They were expecting it to be flat, and it didn't. So basically, it's still showing strong economy, strong consumer out there right now. And with that,
but it's not.
Well, yeah. Well, everything's till the end.
Right.
Did you know that 38% of young buyers under 30 are going to parents and saying, "Can we have money for a down payment, please? I'll give you a cheeseburger."
Gladly pay you for a cheeseburger. I'm surprised the number's that low.
It's 40. It's almost 40%.
Yeah, I know, but I'm surprised that the number's that low.
For the longest time, parents are like, "Go figure it out yourself. What's your problem?"
Yeah, but now the kids know that their parents probably have a 2 or 3% interest and a shit ton of how they say in my country equity.
I know, but they don't want to touch it.
Well, no,
because I was asked yesterday, should I do a VA cash out refinance to go buy my next property? And I said, no. Go buy the next property, 100% financing VA.
Right.
You should have enough left over in your eligibility. only have one mortgage at this interest rate, not two at this interest rate.
Yeah.
And then you can rent your other place and make about $1,500 to offset the difference in the payment.
Right.
And the payment on that's going to be close to $5,000. So you're still paying $3,500. It's better to pay $3,500 than pay $5,000.
Well,
because you're
that's good
raising
advice.
Yeah.
Good advice.
So don't touch that house. Just leave it alone. If you don't have to get a down payment, don't. Oh, by the way, FHA just announced actually yesterday. So
I heard that yesterday. Yeah, but go ahead.
Did you? Where'd you hear it? God damn it! Who told it before me?
Anyway, they're Carlos Verduzco.
Oh, yeah. So the FHA is expanding the fact that you can actually get financing. So when you do get because usually it had to be units, right? It couldn't be accessory unit, in the backyard, because a lot of people have a house with accessory unit, but it can't be counted as a rental because it's not 2 units.
Right.
FHA is now saying that if you have an ADU, you can count that rent towards your qualifying.
DTI.
Yeah. So basically 75% of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
I think so too. But and also they're like, if you have a garage or a basement, you're doing it, they'll give you 50%.
Oh, why? Why? Because it's still attached.
Well, it's because it's not a separate ADU.
Right.
It's just like, okay, I'm renting this out.
Mhm.
Sure you are.
The new policies.
Well, and you also can include it in with a 203K streamline. Like if you're buying a house and you want, hey, I'm going to do an ADU for $30,000. If you can do that for it, I don't know if you can, because the max for the streamline I think is $35,000.
Okay.
I don't think you can build an ADU for $35,000, but you could possibly get one dropped in.
Yeah, maybe a tough shed.
No, they have them out there.
Oh, I know they do.
They're called I wonder if they allow the conversion of the shipping containers as part of the ADU.
Why wouldn't they if it's accessory dwelling unit?
Because it
has electricity.
Well, it depends on if
it's not a permanent foundation.
Yeah. All right, so I finally found the retail sales and NHAB was the only thing for today, and I already talked about them.
Yeah.
But the fact that FHA is coming out saying you can use the ADU to qualify, that is huge, because that would allow a lot more people to get that accessory unit that they already have there and buy that house.
And I would imagine most people are getting a fairly good penny for what they're renting their ADUs out for.
Probably $1,500.
Yeah,
I would say.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
I know in San Clemente, friends of mine who bought a duplex, they're converting their single car garages, their garages into units, and they're going to get probably $2,000 a month for each one of them.
Yeah. I was speaking with a fellow gymster this morning, and before class got started, she said her son has got his girlfriend, and another roommate, and they're paying $2,800 a month for a little 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath home. And I said, well, they need to buy now. And she goes, well, he's just finishing up school and hopefully he'll get a job here real soon. So.
Yeah, that says, I don't want to help him or be on the
line with him.
That's what that said.
Yeah.
So, that's really all the news today. Again, it's a slow news day, but the most important thing is people are still wanting to buy. That's it. They want to buy. They want to make sure it's okay to buy. So stop worrying about it.
There's Assemblyman Alvarez in San Diego authored 2 housing bills that our Gav guy signed last week. AB 1449 made all housing projects with 100% of their units reserved for low-income housing exempt from review.
What do you mean?
Is that cool?
What do you mean exempt from review?
A fast pass. You're going to start building them right now under the California Environmental Quality Act. The state's
if you're building them for affordable housing.
Yeah.
What's affordable housing?
Well, probably 60% of their
because affordable housing in Sacramento is $640,000.
Well, what's affordable housing in San Diego?
Well, that's why my question is, who's this for?
I really don't want to go in further. And in AB 1287 gives developers an incentive.
Too bad you brought it up. We're going further.
Homes in their projects for middle-income residents. Developers who use an existing program that lets them build more homes in a project than zoning allows if they reserve homes for low-income residents.
So what they're saying, they can stack them in for the affordable housing as long as you leave enough room for everybody else.
Okay.
So if you're going to make these statements about bills, explain them a little bit more.
I'm going.
No, but you didn't want to go further on the other one.
Well, they don't give a lot of information.
I know, but I'm just saying this sounds all great. But affordable housing is all relative
Mm-hmm.
to where you are and what that number is.
Yeah, and they're not going into. I should have read a little bit further before I said it, but they're not going into what the income can be, income to qualify can be, and what the
On average, it's 80% of AMT or whatever.
Okay.
It's of the
And
annual
then
median
in
income.
San Diego, I would imagine affordable is probably $750. So how will they afford to buy it?
No, so that means, yeah, that's the average person who. It's just fun. This is not funny, but okay, move somewhere else.
Yeah.
Why live in San Diego if you can't afford it?
If you can't afford it, go to Lancaster.
No, go to Alpine. if you're gonna go Lancaster, Palmdale area, you might as well go to Alpine down there. That's where most people go, out in the desert.
Yeah.
But then again, why live down there?
But if you want a little bit more information, look up AB 1449 and AB 1287.
Okay.
Bye.
No, but the bottom line, it helps builders, but I'm tired of hearing the affordable stuff when we know it's not affordable,
Right.
in our terms of what affordable is, and that's to right now. If you said what's affordable housing in Modesto, everybody would say 350.
Exactly. How many 350 homes are out on the market in Modesto?
Burnt or ready to move in?
Ready to move in. Well, move inable.
I know a lot of burnt ones, but not really ready to move in.
Yeah, I do like that they are giving the builders incentives. I don't like that it's all geared towards low housing.
Well, they're supposed.
Where you're not going to be able to use it.
Right. Well, they're supposed to build affordable housing with everything that is being built now.
Right. It's a mandate.
Right. But it's like in New York and some of those places where they build an amazing high-rise building and they got to do affordable housing. They have a separate entrance to go to these affordable housing in that building.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay. Thank you. That's all I have for today.
Me too.
But I mean, the most important thing. I talk about rents. CoreLogic did report rents are slowing. They're only up 2.9% year over year.
2.9.
Yeah.
What did they have?
Which was down from their 3.1% year over year. So, I mean, rents are stabilizing. They're not going as higher. And that's in order to get through this inflation issue and part of our CPI, rents need to slow down and house values increase needs to slow down.
And people need to stop spending.
Well, the problem is 3 of those things, 2 of them probably won't stop.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because if you don't have any inventory, people are going to still buy. And they still need a place to live.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's just a lot less of them.
Okay.
All right, we're done.
You guys all have a great day. It's Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah, it feels like I needed a day off.
Yeah, I think you need like big chiropractor and a masseuse.
Yeah, I already had the masseuse. It didn't help.
Well, get the big chiropractor.
Yeah, well, that helped a little bit yesterday. We'll see what happens.
Maybe
today.
your day will be better.
Maybe I need to stop moving shit.
Oh, you're still moving shit.
It's not over yet.
You get adjusted, and then now I can go move a few things. Oh God, I'm out of place again.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here.
Kids.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.